Today, we will look at real stories about Keanu Reeves' kindness directly from fans of our YouTube channel. Some of these will blow your mind. One of our kids was in the hospital. My wife was out of town. She flew back on the same jet as Keanu. She was in tears. He consoled her and offered a ride to the hospital. What a guy. This isn't the first time Keanu had done something like this. In 2019, when a flight from San Francisco to Burbank was forced into an emergency landing in Bakersfield, Keanu Reeves didn't just grab his bags and vanish like most would. Instead, he helped organize a van for the stranded passengers.
The people who can unload the bags won't be here for 3 hours. The vans will be here in an hour.
And even rode along, swapping fun facts about California and keeping spirits high.
Its population is around 380,000, making it the 9th most populous city in California and the 52nd most populous city in the nation.
Only Keanu could turn a travel nightmare into a road trip you'd brag about forever. Back in the early 2000s, Keanu was in Sydney filming a movie. Whilst he was out here in Sydney, he spent a lot of time riding his Harley. I was in between bus services, I was a driver, minding my own business, coffee, cigarette, admiring his bike. We spoke for 10 minutes. I didn't ask him for an autograph or picture. Very nice person to talk with. Believe it or not, but Keanu is known to have random conversations with fans all of the time. This has been going on since the 90s. Check out this image of him chilling out with a homeless man. Keanu reportedly shared drinks, snacks, and more importantly, his time, sitting and genuinely listening to the man's life story. If you really want to have a great conversation with Keanu, then start talking about his passion, motorcycles. This video has made the rounds over the years, showing Keanu having a nice long chat with random strangers. What I can tell you is I worked on Bill and Ted 1 and 2, but on the construction side of both. I never saw him in the first movie, but I met him in the second. He was always very polite and fun to talk to, just like the skateboard kid next door. Years later, I, by chance, ran into him at Lulu's restaurant in the Valley on his motorcycle. Although he didn't remember me from the industry, he did offer for my wife and me to sit with him for lunch. Same guy, same personality, and same respect with a good sense of humor and a good knowledge of vintage motorcycles. Is it really surprising that Keanu would invite this man and his wife to sit with him? Keep in mind, this is the same man who had been filmed giving up his seat to others in need on the subway.
That guy sits on the subway by himself. No, like...
That's freaking awesome.
Yeah, but there's no obvious outward displays of wealth from him.
Yeah.
I mean, he's insanely wealthy.
Yeah,
but when you see him, he's dressed like me.
Yeah.
He's got like a regular watch on and sneakers. He's normal.
Another commenter shares a similar story of how Keanu treats people he barely knows. He also gives a rare glimpse of Keanu's aura. I met Keanu when he was filming in London a couple of years ago. He commented that my friend's denim jacket with the hand-painted symbols on it was very cool. He engaged with both of us, not just my friend, posing for photos. He was so sweet, so kind to us, even though he was between takes and busy. The guy's an absolute angel who walks with earthly feet. Funny enough, Keanu plays an angel for the movie Good Fortune. Could this be another case of Hollywood trying to tell us the truth through movies? Is Keanu really an angel? Well, for the next commentator, Keanu's kind words helped them feel better during a tragic time in American history. I called into a celebrity telethon right after 9/11 and Keanu answered the phone. After making my contribution, he sincerely thanked me for my donation. I knew then he was a good dude. This story doesn't come as a surprise, as Keanu has been known to donate millions of dollars to charities, his favorite being children's charities. He admitted he's been secretly funding children's hospitals and cancer research through a private foundation for years, saying he prefers to let the foundation do its thing. According to Vogue, Keanu's quiet contributions are estimated to top $30 million, and he's never once asked for applause.
Keanu Reeves wants to go on a virtual date with one of his fans for the right price and also for a good cause. The actor is offering a 15-minute Zoom call to the highest bidder. All proceeds raised will go to Camp Rainbow Gold. That's an Idaho-based children's cancer organization. But as of this morning, the bidding was already more than $16,000. The auction ends on Monday.
Ladies, how much would you bid for this date? The next story sounds crazy to us, but maybe it has a shade of truth to it, given we are dealing with Keanu. I had gotten a little drunk and had passed out on a bench in front of Playhouse Hollywood. People had been trying to wake me up for about an hour, I guess, and one of the people that had been trying to wake me up was Keanu Reeves. But when everybody ended up giving up on waking me up, Keanu actually stood me up, put me in an Uber, and took me back to his place, which was a really modest home, and I passed out and slept on his couch, woke up the next morning, and seen the guy from The Matrix sitting across me drinking coffee. I about effing pissed myself, but he ended up getting me breakfast. We sat and talked for about an hour and a half. He gave me a ride home. I've had his phone number now for years. He's a really good dude, and I always stop in to see Keanu when I'm in LA. The story sounds wild and we don't know what to think of it. There is a verified story which involves someone entering into Keanu Reeves' home only without his permission. Despite the looming danger, he maintained his composure, unshaken and unafraid. This real-life thriller vividly demonstrates that even off-screen, action heroes like Keanu can encounter unforeseen threats.
I looked up and there was a dark figure in the doorway. I remember just like looking and just going, and in my head I was like, what's next? Go, no go. What's gonna happen here? It was a woman who just was a fan and wanted to say hi at 4 in the morning.
Despite being such a nice guy, it seems that Keanu's a robber's dream. Recently, several watches that Keanu gifted to his stunt doubles were found and returned by international police.
Keanu Reeves' stolen collection of high-end watches has been found in the South American nation of Chile. Chilean police say 6 pricey watches were recovered during raids in the capital city of Santiago. Look, this Submariner Rolex has a special engraving on the back that reads, "The John Wick 5, Keanu, thank you." The total value of all 6 watches, $125,000.
When the criminals saw that the watches were associated with Keanu, they probably put in an anonymous tip on themselves. My only Keanu story is when his dad Rockstar came through town and played at one of our best smoky, smelly, and wonderful little venues. The dude was super chill and shot the shit with us locals like just another regular dude, so humble and respectful. He is a legit solid human being. This story seems legit as Keanu has been known to play in random small towns with his band Rockstar. He has been doing this since the early 90s. It turns out that Sandra Bullock was one of his biggest fans.
Well, it seems Sandra is gaga for Keanu. The Red Hot star has been seen lately at several clubs where Keanu's band, Rockstar, is performing. This past weekend, Sandra stopped by Hollywood's House of Blues to check out pal Keanu's band again. But so did every woman in Los Angeles. Women can't get enough of the coy leading man.
What do you think happens when we die, Keanu Reeves?
I know that the ones who love us will miss us.
Keanu Reeves, the coffee-loving maestro, walks into a coffee shop for his daily caffeine fix. He doesn't just order a latte, he strikes a pose with a barista. He really is a nice guy. My brother was working at a coffee shop and he walked in and ordered a coffee. Thankfully, my brother recognized him and asked for a picture. We have it hanging in our house to this day. He is honestly a really nice guy in person. I met Keanu at the Mayo Clinic. I didn't know it was him till they called his name up. He kept in contact with me before and after transplant. Imagine getting a taste of the celebrity life. That's exactly what this one fan got to experience with Keanu. Met Kay back in the 90s in Greenwich Village. Very polite and ultra cool. Walked from Washington Square Park to the old St. Mark's Pizza. With him and my fiancée at the time, quite a few people recognized him and he waved and said hello to everyone. Unforgettable experience. He told us he was in town for an NBC interview, asked for good coffee spots, record stores, etc. I often wonder if he ever recalls that or even remembers that. Doesn't matter, we were real lucky that day. People kept looking at me and my gal too, as if we were supposed to be famous people, lol, surreal. Keanu Reeves proves his gentlemanly charm at the Toronto Film Festival premiere of Henry's Crime.
Are you excited about the film?
I'm really excited about the film.
You're gonna get to be on the show.
I love this film.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's great.
US premiere.
Instead of just heading inside, he holds the door open for a couple behind him, flashing his signature warm smile. Fun fact, Keanu is known for his impeccable manners, often seen giving up his seat to others in public. I was at the premiere for Henry's Crime at the Toronto Film Festival, and he signed autographs for 30 minutes. then stopped at the doors of the theater with James Caan at his own red carpet event and held the door open for my girlfriend and I, who were let in behind them because of a contest I won earlier the same day. He's definitely next level class. I saw him playing slots at a hotel lobby in Vegas, and he was the same guy when two fans noticed him in the dark corner. Everyone has their bad days, so good on him. Ran into Keanu in around 2005 during a trip in Tokyo. I and my wife were in the same elevator with him. 3 words to describe this guy: handsome, gentle, and genuine. Keanu Reeves was dining at a restaurant when a lady sent him a bottle of wine to show her admiration. In true Keanu fashion, he didn't just thank her. When Keanu was doing Hamlet in Winnipeg, I saw him in a nice restaurant that I frequent. I sent him over a nice bottle of wine for his meal that I particularly liked and nodded to him as I left. Next day at my office, he had sent me a bottle of wine he liked along with a nice card. He got my personals from the maitre d'. Super class dude.
I'm sorry.
The following story shares just how spontaneous Keanu really is. He actually motivated and encouraged me to switch from the electric guitar to the bass guitar after seeing him play and his performance. I thought about it for quite some time, but did it in the end after. I also read he spontaneously was invited to a wedding at a hotel we resided, threw on a formal jacket, and joined. He's a very example of a rock star, as one should be. Which story was your favorite? Do you have a Keanu Reeves story you would like to share? Let us know in the comment section.